Hey folks, Robert Shoreman here again. I'm just doing my next little video in the series on the quality management system for www.ISO 15189 medlabmanuals.com, and it's a beautiful day. Summer's starting, so let's get to it. This is my beautiful children, Spencer and Alexandra, and they give rise to my parent business, SpenAlex Solutions, and they're everything in my life. So as we go into the quality management system, this is the entire manual that you would see. There are accompanying documents in addition to this in the product 1000, the complete section, complete quality management system. However, as you go through here, we can see each of the sections are clearly defined into their own folders and document control, and they're all hyperlinked when it's applicable, from procedure to other document to processes to policies to aids to forms. And so as you go through them there, they have everything that you need in a quality management system, ISO 15189 certified. So I'd like to do for this one is to go into the occurrence management. And so this are all the documents within the occurrence management section: the policy process, the occurrence root cause process, the reporting of occurrences, the tracking report, the tracking form itself, and another D document, the specimen rejection form when external specimens, specimen rejection form for internal specimens. So if we go through, let's look at process, because all the processes are clearly, and the visual is awesome with MS Visio flowcharts for every process in the document, in the management system as well. So as we zoom out here, please, what we have in every process for the people, the technologists, the staff, anybody who uses the quality management system, not necessarily technologists, need to have both types of visual, graphic detail, and the verbiage that some people are not visual and others are, so you need both. So in every process you have what happens, who's responsible, the procedure, the results. So the first step is you go through 1, 2, 3, 4. So recognition of the occurrence, initiate the immediate corrective action, the authorization or resumption of testing if appropriate, the evaluation, the nature of the complaint, the document occurrence, the reviewing of the occurrence report, the categorization and classification of it, follow-up of the occurrence, the submission to the appropriate personnel, investigation of the root cause if necessary, especially in sentinel events that happened or occurred from major occurrences. You review the process procedures for any changes. You monitor the corrective action. So this is really the PDCA model as well. So plan, do, check, act. So you're planning, you're doing, changing, you're checking, so you monitor corrective action effectiveness, and then you're finalizing, so action. They're compiling the data. You need to compile the data of the occurrences at the quality management team meetings and for staff to see how everybody's doing, positively and negatively, and report to the appropriate personnel. So when you go down here, these are the visual graphs that are all clearly laid out in beautiful detail. And so when you go through, you have each box which identifies a certain step or decision point. The decision points are in the pyramid, or the diamonds. Testing occurrence, yes, yes, no, goes a different spot. And these MS Visio is pretty much the nicest solution to identify and to develop any or edit any changes you may need to make to your these procedures in the manual. And so it goes from the decision point there to another procedure, and so the specific box for procedures or other documents, and then the end. So it's all clearly laid out in color, visual, graphics, detail is awesome. So as we go back, we can go into the occurrence track report form. So this is clearly laid out. All you do is put your logo, effective date you would put in when your quality management team approves the documents. You have the document control. This is Lab Quality Management System Manual, and the occurrence section, and it's a D document, a form, and document number 2. And so in the occurrence number, you need to be able to track occurrence by a specific identifier. Employees complete the section and return to the supervisor. Brief description, you initiate the short-term solution. And the occurrence type, there's many different types there, and then the tech or personnel or staff will be as specific as possible and give as much information as possible so the manager, the senior person, quality manager is able to follow up appropriately. So the best outcome for quality improvement. The corrective action is documented by the quality manager or lab manager. The priority and the sign-offs on everything, and it just gives you some instructions of what each stakeholder and the process procedure is required to do. So I'd like to sign off here, and we'll go to another section in the next series of the video series of www.ISO 15189medlabmanuals.com. Have a great day.